السلام عليك. السلام عليك يا شمس. السلام عليك يا علي بن موسى. السلام عليك يا علي بن موسى. السلام عليك يا
السلام
علي
عليك
بن
يا
موسى.
علي بن موسى.
Home is where the heart belongs. Home is where the memories are created. Home is where identity is formed. It is not related to one specific place. It is where we find ourselves and forget all our sufferings. Home is not where we were born, but a place where our emotions, our love, our hearts are born. It is where we yearn for. Home is where Imam Ridha resides. It was Medina as long as he was there, and then Mashhad after his exile. He is our floating home, from which we get our existence, our life, our gifts and blessings from God. He is our gate to the everlasting beauties of God. He is Imam al-Ridha.
I told you before, Imam Ridha was the supreme leader for all God's followers. I do recall a riwayat collector, Al-Waqidi. He said that two merits Imam Ridha had and he was famous for. He admired. One, Imam Ridha was reliable. And two, Imam Ridha was a teacher who taught people the matters of religion in his early 20s.
اللهم صل على علي بن موسى الرضا المرتضى. اللهم صل على علي بن موسى الرضا المرتضى. اللهم صل على علي
Welcome back to our program. actually your program, The Eighth Light. You are watching us on Safir TV of Karbala satellite channels. Well, our phone numbers are ready to take your calls, and you are more than welcome to send us on Facebook and Twitter and the other social media networks. We are gladly waiting for your participation.
السلام علیکم. میں خدیجہ مرتضیٰ ریٹائرڈ پروفیسر فرام گورنمنٹ سر سید گرلس کالج. میں بڑا فخر محسوس کرتی ہوں کہ میری آواز کو اتنی اہمیت دی گئی کہ مجھ سے کہا گیا کہ میں زیارت امام رضا پڑھوں. ہاں بے شک میں پڑھتی ہوں اور تمام ائمہ کی پڑھتی ہوں. بہرحال بڑی سعادت کی بات ہے میرے لیے. میں دعا کرتی ہوں کہ میرے امام اور زمانے کے امام اور تمام ائمہ کی ارواح میری ان دعاؤں کو قبولیت کے لیے خدا کے سامنے پیش کریں کہ مومنین اسلام کی جو حالت ہے اور جو ہم واقعات دیکھتے ہیں آئے دن، یہ ہمارے دل کو ہلا دیتے ہیں، خصوصاً بے گناہ لوگوں کی کا قتل و غارت اور بچوں کی بری طرح ان کا قتل کرنا. بہرحال ہم یہ دعا کریں گے کہ پروردگار تمام مومنین کی جان اور مال کی حفاظت کرے اور ہمارے ائمہ ہماری اس دعا کو اپنے طرف سے خدا کے سامنے پہنچا دیں تو یقیناً قبول ہو جائے گی. اور ہمیں یہ بھی کہنا تھا کہ ہمارے اس دعا کے صدقے میں اور مومنین کے صدقے میں ہماری دونوں اولادیں زندگی لمبی پائیں اور ان کی اولادیں بھی لیاقتور اور سعادت مند ثابت ہوں، اور ہم کو خداوند عالم اپنے یقین اور ایمان پر خاتمہ دے اور ہمیں ایک اچھی جگہ دفن ہونا نصیب ہو، یا کربلا یا نجف. اور ہم کچھ نہیں کہہ سکتے یا مشہد. بہرحال ان تین جگہوں میں سے کسی جگہ بھی مجھے 2 گز زمین مل جائے اور میں اس کے علاوہ کیا کہہ سکتی ہوں. جو میری مشکلات ہیں مولا جانتے ہیں، خدا بھی جانتا ہے، اور یقیناً وہ حل ہوں گی، آج نہیں تو کل، اور نہ ہوئی تو ہمیں اجر خدا کے ہاں ملے گا. بہرحال ہم سب مومنین کو سلام عرض کرتے ہیں. خدا حافظ.
السلام علیکم یا شاہ خراسان یا امام رضا یا غریب الغرباء. I want to be at your doorsteps to pay homage in honor of Zamin o Samin, the holy 8th Rehbar. Please accept my request as always. Please accept my request as always by the will of Almighty Allah, the merciful, the beneficent. Leave no prayer unanswered. My hajat rawa, mushkil kusha ya Imam Raza.
Assalamu alaikum, Ya Imam Raza. My name is Salman Naqvi and I am from London. And I wish, insha'Allah, I will visit your shrine soon. And I wish that I stay on Iman and Taqwa and Parhezgari and live life on the path of Ahlul Bayt and Masumeen. Ameen.
Your prayer is my prayer. Pray that Allah Almighty opens door for the benefit of my entire family members and my children. All of them are eagerly awaiting to pay homage to our Prophet and his family.
Assalamu alaikum. I just want to pass my salam to my 8th Imam, Imam Ali Raza alayhi salam. Imam, please answer my prayers. Imam, please ease my worries and give me good health and keep unity in the entire Muslim Ummah. Thank you. Khuda Hafiz.
Ya Imam Raza, this is Zahra from London. I pay my respects and salams to you. May Allah's blessings be upon you and your holy family. We seek your shafaat for the fulfillment of all our hajat and your guidance in all our affairs. My special prayers are for peace and harmony in the world, for the forgiveness and high ranking of my parents in Akhirat, for the health and long life of my family, for the light of Iman for us, our children, and for all Mu'mineen and Mu'minat. I pray sincerely on behalf of my family for the tawfiq to serve Hazrat Hujjat, the master of our time. Let us serve him in the manner and capacity that pleases him most. Labbaik, Ya Imam.
Assalamu alaikum, Imam Raza alayhi salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Sayyida Tashin Fatima Naqvi, and my dua is, please ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because you are very close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you are chosen, and if you will do dua for us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala definitely will accept your dua. So please ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give all Muslimat, all Mu'min and Mu'minat, and their children, and especially who are suffering from war and they are living in very terrible conditions, remove their pain, remove their suffering. Give their children ilm, education, decent life. Give our children ilm, education, decent life, iman, neki, wisdom, faith, ruhani sehat, jismani sehat, imani sehat, and tawfiq to do shukr, and tawfiq to do good deeds, and keep all of us on Sirat al-Mustaqim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
قيل لي أنت أفصح الناس طرا في فنون من الكلام النبي، لك من جوهر الكلام بديع، لك من جوهر الكلام بديع، يثمر الدر في يدي مجتني، فلماذا تركت مدح ابن موسى؟ فلماذا تركت مدح ابن موسى والخصال التي تجمعن فيه؟ قلت لا أستطيع مدح إمام كان جبريل خادما لأبيه، كان جبريل خادما لأبيه.
الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we celebrate the birth anniversary of our ninth Imam, Muhammad ibn Ali al-Jawad alayhim as-salam. When Imam al-Jawad was born, Imam Ridha said a very important statement. He said, "My son has brought blessings upon our Shia like no other child will ever bring." It means that the benefits our Shia have received from this child are incomparable to any other child. In order to understand this statement, we have to know some background information on Imam Ridha alayhi salam. Before the birth of Imam Jawad alayhi salam, 47 years had passed and Imam Ridha still didn't have a child yet. At that age, 47 years, for some Shia, it was a big problem because all the Shia knew that the Prophet had to have 12 successors, 12 Imams after him. And Imam Ridha still didn't have a successor, and he was 47 years old. This had caused them some problems. For instance, we see that some Shia began to doubt that even Imam Ridha may not be an Imam, because every Imam has to have a successor, and Imam Ridha didn't have a successor. They started doubting that he is even an Imam, and they would say to him, "If you are really an Imam, then where is your successor?" This was told to him by some of the Shia. And those Shia who didn't doubt the Imam, they never doubted him. Their beliefs were strong, even those they were under a lot of pressure, because the other schools of thought, they would mock them by saying, "You Shia believe that there will be 12 Imams after the Prophet. So if Imam Ridha is the 8th Imam, where is the 9th Imam?" And by this they would mock the Shia, the believers. So they were under a lot of pressure. Even the Shia who were not Twelvers, were not Ithna Ashari, they would say that this is proof that Ali ibn Musa Ridha is not an Imam, like the Waqifiyya who believed that Imam Musa al-Kadhim is the last Imam. They would say that Imam Ridha doesn't have a successor, and this is the proof that he is not a real Imam. So even the Imam's relatives, they became very worried. The relatives of the Imam would come and say to the Imam that you are becoming old and you still don't have a successor, and when will you have a child? They were very worried about this issue. So you could imagine how happy Imam Ridha became when Imam Jawad was born, like a day like today. He was so excited that he would sit by his cradle all night long speaking to him. And he said this hadith about Imam al-Jawad, that my son, I have been given a son that resembles Jesus, that resembles Isa ibn Maryam alayhi salam. In what way? Imam mentions two ways in different occasions. He says he resembles Isa ibn Maryam, Jesus, by his mother. Imam Jawad's mother was purified by Allah, just like Mary, Maryam, the mother of Isa, of Jesus. They were both purified by Allah. And the second resemblance that the Imam mentioned in another occasion was that my son will become an Imam at a very young age, just like Isa ibn Maryam became a prophet at a very young age when he was an infant. And to add to these two similarities, we find other similarities between Imam Jawad and Isa ibn Maryam. For instance, Imam al-Jawad, he could speak as an infant. He could speak just like Isa spoke the first time when the people saw him in his mother's arms. According to the Quran, Isa spoke as an infant. He said, "Inni Abdullah atani al-kitab wa ja'alani nabiyya." Isa said that I am the servant of Allah and He gave me the book and He made me a prophet at this very young age. And another similarity between Imam al-Jawad and Isa ibn Maryam is that Imam Jawad would cure the blind just like Jesus did. And this happened very often. You could see that people would ask Imam al-Ridha to ask his son to cure them. For instance, let me tell you this story of a man, a blind man, who came to Imam al-Ridha in Mecca and told him that I am leaving Mecca towards Medina, and I would like to visit your son, Imam al-Jawad, but I ask you to write me a letter to give your son. I would like to ask you to ask your son to cure me. This blind man, he doesn't ask Imam al-Ridha to cure him. No, he asks him to ask his son, because it was very often that Imam al-Jawad, as an infant, he would cure the blind and the ill. So Imam al-Ridha wrote him a letter, and he took the letter to Medina to Imam al-Jawad. Imam al-Jawad, he read the letter and asked the blind man, "What is it you want from me?" He told him that, "As you can see, I am blind, and I ask you to cure me." So Imam al-Jawad told him, "Come closer." And he put his hands on the blind man's eyes, and after he opened his eyes, he could see and he was cured. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He blessed Imam al-Jawad with these miracles as an infant, so that no one could doubt that he was an Imam chosen by Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Muhammad ibn Ali al-Jawad wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
اللهم صل على علي بن موسى الرضا المرتضى. اللهم صل على علي بن موسى الرضا المرتضى. اللهم صل على علي بن موسى الرضا المرتضى.
اللهم صل على علي بن موسى الرضا المرتضى. الإمام التقي النبي وحجتك على من فوق الأرض ومن تحت الثرايا الصديق الشهيد صلاة كثيرة تامة ذاكية متواصلة متواترة مترادفة كأفضل ما صليت على أحد من أوليائك.
At the end, peace be upon you, Imam Ridha, the way of the faith, the sound of the poor, the hope of the sinners, and the light of the hearts. Until next week, Godspeed. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.